Hello everyone, welcome back to Inscryption. Previously we made our way through the swamp, and on our journey we made a few developments here in the strange hut that we are seemingly a prisoner in. Now, we did manage to play a squirrel and a wolf as mapped out on this image here, and now it's changed to a plant pot, so I guess we're now in possession of a plant pot, which is something. I don't know what we do with it. Maybe it will blossom to a date later on or something. And there's this thing in a jar. Arg. The pain is unbearable. Even after all these years. What do you want? I have very little to live for these days. You really did it. I knew you had seen stuff come out of that painting. Bring it here. Okay. He wants the plant we have, apparently. Ah! Nice work. You solved the mysterious painting. For now. Alright, so we solved the painting, but don't get anything more of that. Oh, this has been destroyed. Alright, I need to put the flower pot down. You plucked that from the oil painting. You must not like the cards that I deal you. Fine. So this is our deck from last time. We had just gained the amoeba. Are we still holding the plant? No. Alright, so we have a new totem now. The cage has been broken. The wolf statue is free. I believe this is a step towards freeing the master. Okay, so we broke the cage of the caged wolf previously, and there was a caged wolf on this table. So what happens now? Who knows? Not me. Let's see if he has anything else to say. Right, looks like not. Seems we're just going to hold on to this statue for a while. Alright, for now we shall progress, see if our companion cards tell us anything new. The Trial of Health, the 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 combined to pass. Trial of Power, 4 attack power to pass. The Trial of Blood. We can see our deck. Probably the Trial of Blood. These are zeros. This is 1, this is 0. This is 0. So attack power seems to be harder going than blood does. Oh, this is health. This is how much sacrifice is worth. Still, I think health. 1, 5. Yes. 1 from the rattler, 4 from the beehive, 4 from the wolf. Success. Magpie, rat king, and more strange tentacliness. Hoarder. When a card bearing this sigil is played, you may search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. That's really cool. I'm intrigued by this, but I'm going to take the magpie for longevity. And then we have to pick a route. We just have a pair of pliers at the moment, so a bag wouldn't be unwelcome. There's another bag up this side. We can merge two things together, do a totem fight, pick a card, then get some loot. Or is this delete something? Let's see what this is. Yeah, this is just get rid of something. Alright, let's get rid of creepy tentacle thing that doesn't do very much. Right, do we have 2 bone blessings now at the start of a fight? I get gecko tails. We do get 2 bone tokens. Great draw. Snowy furs and fawns. Well, we can summon the magpie, the stink bug rather, immediately, which is good. We'll get a squirrel hidden behind the tree. Although maybe... that was a huge misplay. Because we could have just sacrificed the 2 for the wolf and hit for 6 and 1. Ho-hum, you live and you learn. Squirrel. Another squirrel. And let's take a magpie. Then we get to pick 1 card. I fancy an amoeba. So, shiny. Corpse Eater. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing this sigil is automatically played. Well, we don't need that. We succeed there. And we were going towards the bag, weren't we? A clover. Oh, is it like a reroll? I've never made a death card called Luis. It's intriguing. Turkey Vulture seems good. I'm intrigued by Luis. Elk seems fine. Let's take Luis, see if it's a different person that died here or something. Give me free flight for a turn. And another free flight for a turn. With big creatures, we can just win fights with those. Ah, they're stinky. They're going to reduce our attack power. Right, well, the deer fawn is attacking. That gets our corpse out. Then I think that's the play. Oh, we do take the 1 even though we pierced through. That's very strong. Well, we get wrecked on that one. There goes one of our candles. When will a worthy challenger appear? Right, is this Bear Trap? Tis. Oh, the hunter. Me pelts are clean. Right, we have a lot of money. Have a free one. And then we can afford a golden pelt, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, well, we filled our deck, so that's not as advisable, I suppose. But if we can get to the lady who deals with that later, that'll be interesting. Fireplace to boost something up with 2 extra health. Do what you must, please no. Not really sure. This guy doesn't want it. Alright. You get it, buddy. We did what we must because we can. Our 2 free bone tokens. Squirrel, magpie, rabbit pelt, stink bug. Well, we can go. Squirrel. Mole, turkey, vulture. Stink bug. Then we can play the magpie immediately and hunt for something, but I guess we'll just do that next turn. So, squirrel. Play a squirrel. Take out the 2 magpies. I'd like to be rid of the turkey vulture. Or if we just play the wolf and attack, we win, right? We don't quite win. Because this is 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7, so we pull a tooth. They attack. Oh, the mole! The mole. Alright, that's on me and my not paying enough attention. What a shame. Right, fresh death card time. A death card. Beautiful. Though it could use some detail. Choose a card to take the cost from. 1 blood. And another, this time I'll use its power and health. Wow. I have regrets. And choose from a card in which we'll take the sigils. Should we make it make chimes, I guess? We get 2 sigils from the beehive. It'll actually drop a tail or something. A sigil of the bees and a sigil of loose tail from the beehive. I never did ask, what was your name? Larius. A good card has a portrait. Close your eyes if you don't want to see the big flash. Awfully bright stuff. Oh, hello. This is new. Yes, we recognize this art from the room. Whoa. Another challenger approaches. Will you prove your worth in short order? Your starting deck. Wolf, Stinkbug, Stoat, Bullfrog. Well, first of all, we come and check this out. Right, it's not that. How's Green Slime Buddy doing? Watching the angler lose. Now that soothed my pain. An old rival of mine, that fisherman. He bested me this time, but I will have another chance. Over here, we still have a wolf totem. We now have mushrooms. These mushrooms weren't here before, were they? And we can still take gold teeth. Globe doing nothing. Painting has squirrel beehive. It's going to be tricky to get a beehive so specifically. So we better go looking for one. The Covetous Magpie. It can fetch any card in your deck. The Tyrannical Great White, the Master of the Deep. And an Alpha. Magpie seems great, but it costs 2 to find a card, and right now our deck is very thin. Great White costs 3. I don't know that we're ever really going to be able to play this, although after a couple of turns, it would just be a case of losing a couple of mediocre things for a slightly less mediocre thing. Or an Alpha, or I think this is a reroll. Let's confirm that. I don't recall making that one. Ah, the Diligent Ant. Its strength is proportionate to the size of its colony. Oh, look, tank. We love to see tank. Right, we've got plenty of supplies, so we'll hit up the fireplace. +2 health for somebody. We could just make tank even tankier, but that's kind of an all our eggs in one basket situation, isn't it? You get that, friend, because you make everything else weaker, which is lovely. Whoa, what did I just do? Luck was on your side. Perhaps one more moment, but you sensed the risk was now even greater. Push your luck further or run back. Oh, this has changed. We're going to run back, thanks. So we've got a super mega stink bug now. That's a new mechanical development, keeping us on our toes. Right, stuff is diving today. Great draw. Right. Simply squirrel, tank, smash. Right, we only have one token. If we draw a squirrel, I guess we can defend with it and get a second token. That lets us play the stink bug in a moment. Simple enough with tank at the helm. What was the bear trap? I can picture it. I just can't think of the result. Or we can choose something of how much value we want. let's take the bear trap. Oh, it's the skins guy, isn't it? Yeah. You won't find better pelts within 100 miles. We have 2, and that rabbit pelt is on the house. With such a thin deck, I'm just going to take the 1. Then this is totems. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in her pace. Flight. Oh, evolve into something. Without another word, the woodcarver was gone. I don't know what our squirrels will turn into, but I'm intrigued to find out. Then we can do boss fight card selection to another fight. I think that seems fine. I say boss fight, I mean totem fight. More diving. 2-1 coyotes. Well, the easy move, obviously, is to throw tank in. And then I want to put a bullfrog in. Sorry, I want to put a squirrel in just to see what it turns into, but we've got more pressing matters, really. Bones? No bones. Bones. That's not bones either. Right, tank is nearly dead, which is troubling. This must be bones, right? Yes. Right. Stink bug. This is not going well. Right. You're out. I think we have issues. Because I can't swap these guys around, and that squirrel's never going to survive an extra turn. So we're not going to learn what that's all about. Unless we steal one of his cards. But then we won't be doing enough damage. They're doing 2 and 2, we'd be doing 2 and 1. So I don't think we have any way to win this fight, unfortunately. There goes 1 candle. How disappointing. I'm just as disappointed as you are, sir. Or madam. Cat, grizzly, turkey vulture. I'm going to take a cat with 9 lives. The respawning cat. Right, we'll put that into someone else, I suppose. Do we just put it into tank? Tank's going to be around the longest and costs 1. Fresh fight. Nice to top deck. Great draw. And tank. Right, they are playing a wolf cub. I'm tempted to play the squirrel in the bottle just so we can see what it turns into, but the fight's going to be so short. Tank is just too good. Alright, so we still have a bag of stuff. We could get a pack rat instead, but I think we're going to go to the left. I wonder if we're getting these because we got that plant out of the painting. Reginald, Turkey Vulture, Rat King. Reginald, you seem pretty juicy. Then a shrine. Oh, there's another one of these. So we have to get rid of a property. Alright, Reginald, you weren't long for this world. And stick his death into something else. We're going to go for the thing with 6 HP. That's the easy choice. More HP to make more impact with. Oh, we're at the boss already. We passed a massively empty bowl surrounded by heaps of unidentified giblets and scantlings. It seemed the bowl was destined for a dog, but what earthly hound would require a meal of that size? Why, that hound of mine? Squirrel, bullfrog, wolf, boss time, eh? Coyote, pack mule. Right, squirrel. Stoat. And let's see what you turn into finally. A 1-3 squirrel, eh? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good squirrel. For right now, we want to kill this coyote, though, so it's going to be murder. The cub, we're not going to be able to get round to. I'm going to hold tank because what's going to happen is when we get killed, all these things will become gold rocks. And we want to be able to draw something good after that phase. A lucky draw? You don't say. Right, I think... Oh, we don't have... All our spaces are full. Okay, I wanted to summon him so he could one-hit KO stuff, but not yet. Stinkbug, get rid of that wolf. And once we're through this first phase, we're going to have way more options. We'll stick the rabbit pelt down here just to defend ourselves. Get the pack of cards. My mule and her pack. Get a nice little booster. Right, so this attack we're going to win the first phase. these guys become gold. That's why we saved other cards. So here it's going to be a very simple squirrel into tank. And then on that side we can do a bat, we can do a bloodhound, we can do whatever we like. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice us. Long Elk, the Douse, or Gek. Haven't played with a Long Elk yet. It's a weird one. So we'll give that a go. Wiping the dust from your trousers, you return to your journey. And then we end up in the swamp again. The wetlands. So, with nothing else particular going on here, we will pick this up next time, where we will head on once again into the wetlands. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.